Losers. Sorry, it's hard to keep track when bracket is not loser semis.
Yes. And so this is going to be an interesting matchup for me because it feels like, to me, that these characters play somewhat similarly with,
Oh,
you know, decent fast aerials, relatively safe on landing, take up a lot of space. But it does feel to me like Pitt does a lot of those things a little better.
oh, oh, loser semis, right? Not
Yes.
finals.
So it does feel to me like Corrin does a lot, or rather, Pitt does a lot of those things better. But so far, though, you know, doesn't matter which character does it better if the player is just playing better. And Drago has just been playing strong tonight so far, has really been taken off. But you know, there's that only can last for so long. And you gotta maintain that. The percentage advantage only means so much. Finding the stock, that's where things get tricky, and that has been something that Drago has been struggling with in some matchups today, even despite the wins. Trading with the grab there. Oh, just narrowly missing on two separate potential kill setups there. A third one, though, pinning through the shield. I think Coldweather maybe let go of shield at just the wrong time there. But 97%, Coldweather could absolutely just swing back. And I believe there's another R there in Coldweather's name.
Sorry, hold on. I can't, no, that's Coldweather.
Oh, no, there should be a second one. He
Oh
uses
my
two
god.
R's. There you go. All
Well,
right.
why did it do that? It reset the whole thing.
Drago is maybe a little bit on the back foot here now, though. Coldweather is starting to really find the openings. The juggle, though, is a problem. Pitt, not a character that falls very quickly, and that can put you in some bad spots when you're dealing with a character that has some pretty reliable aerial coverage, reliable juggles. And just like that, I mean, the things were looking a little grim for Drago for just about a moment, but we're evened back up already. Oh, committing to the up smash, though. Not a lot of coverage on that move. That does allow you some distance to maneuver around that. Aggressive naring into the platform there, trying to set these combos up, but trying to kick into the landing aerial. Not going to work out when Corrin is landing with a sword. Up smash is going to catch Drago up on the platform, though. Coldweather now in the lead, but for how long is the question. Oh, wrong side on the charge for the neutral B. Coldweather gets the grab, trying to set something up, using those arrows just to harass, try to get extra damage and force the low recovery here. But Drago is maneuvering around it so far. Trying to find some way out of this corner. Spiked up onto the platform. Oh, going for the spike even. No luck there. Ooh, just enough distance. The air dodge off stage, not going to cost a stock. Drago, though, oh, that is going to cost a stock. Going off stage there with the pole vault kick. Ooh, set Drago up into a bad spot there. Coldweather able to capitalize and find the spike the second time around. But Drago, so, you know, able to keep it together and keep it even. Coldweather, though, just ultimately just playing out the spacing better and capitalizing on some of those mistakes. And not, you know, the big one too is I feel like you saw Drago a couple of times get into a good spot, into a lead even, and then commit to something a little too committal. Trying to throw, you know, a charged up smash underneath the platform where Coldweather still had time to maneuver and change landing position. Trying to commit to a charged neutral B in neutral. Things like that lost them a lot of points, and Coldweather is a player that you really cannot just give punishing opportunities like that, because not only are they going to be able to punish it, they're not going to drop it, but they're going to punish it with something meaningful. You're not going to get hit with just a jab or you know, a forward air, or you know, get tilt. Like you're going to take a combo string or a pretty savage smash attack. And ooh, but that said, Coldweather trying to fade back there to throw some arrows out, play the range game, and definitely working against them there. Gave Drago the opening needed to really get the show on the road here, really start pumping out damage. Drago is just really staying one step ahead, utilizing the lack of space that Coldweather does have to use here. The pin, no follow-up. Pin, no follow-up, drops it, and then jab, and then tries to pin again. I don't know Corrin well enough to know what was going on there. I'm sure there was a plan. I have no clue what it could have been. Down throw sending Coldweather way out. Coldweather's utilizing those extra jumps, but you've only got so many. That was 3 of them gone already. A second grab. Down throw again. You gotta wonder if up throw would have killed there. I can't say. Again, don't know the character well enough, but it feels like that could have been the stock taker. Trading one last time, but the up air, that percentage is gonna be lethal, whereas Coldweather's forward air, not quite so much. Coldweather, though, taking that little bit of 5 frames, that little tiny bit of invincibility time from the Angel platform, and using it to full effect. Once again, as we were saying, any opportunity to punish, Coldweather, a player like Coldweather is going to not only find it, but it's going to punish it fairly meaningfully. And, you know, an up smash for a stock, that's meaning. That is absolutely meaning. A lot of close range boxing go down here, though. For 2 characters that like to generally kind of play at sword's distance, I mean, we were sticking pretty close through a lot of this, but you know, I mean, neither one of these characters necessarily outranges the other with their regular tools. You know, they both have a projectile, obviously, that makes the range probably favor Coldweather a little bit more in neutral just because of the speed of it. But, you know, there's not a whole lot of situations where these characters are going to be able to leverage and increase the space with their normals, with their aerials, their tilts, that kind of thing. And that is leading to some boxing scenarios going down here. Coldweather, though, ultimately seems to be coming out on top, if just only by a smidge. But the pressure on the platform is where the story is, and that's where the stock is taken. Coldweather now up a full stock here, or well, 98%. Oh no, but Drago's recovery gets gimped there, it seems like. Traded, I think, with the Nair just enough to force the recovery to go a little bit too low. And Coldweather takes game 2. And you know, I stand by my assessment, I think, at the beginning of this set, which is that it definitely feels like Corrin and Pitt, you know, they have fairly similar game plans. But it definitely just seems like Pitt does it a little bit better. Coldweather are able to utilize those combo tools, hit some of those higher damaging combo strings, and find some of those bigger punishes that more reliably take stocks, especially when you're talking about pressuring the platforms. I mean, being on top of a platform versus Pitt can be terrifying because that up smash can absolutely decimate your stock. So Coldweather actually sticking to the, or switching to Dark Pit here, which has a few small differences. I'm not super aware of all of them. Obviously, Dark Pit's arrow is a little slower, but a little higher damaging. There's Dark Pit's side B also a little slower, a little more damaging, has some armor on it, or at least more so than Pit's does. But I couldn't say what the other differences are. Obviously, the color is different. That is also a thing. Coldweather, though, you know, I don't know if it's the Dark Pit differences or just the data from last game, but Coldweather is pulling away so far.
Quick question. Didn't we learn last time we saw Dark Pit that he faces the other direction than normal Pit?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Thought
We
so.
did. That is, yeah, because I couldn't tell the difference between Dark Pit and the dark colored Pit alt, I believe is what it was. And then I want to say it was Oolong told me about that. So
Yeah.
the more
yeah.
you know. Ooh, once again, a little too aggressive from Drago there with the pole vault. And there's so much damage coming out. I mean, that Pit down smash, Dark Pit down smash does do some work. Going in, that rising Nair onto the platform, setting up for the forward air as well. Coldweather finding combo after combo here, just keeping the pressure going. No tech on the platform, too, leaves Corrin in a weird spot, but Drago able to recover. Bring it back and get back onto the stage here, shielding out those arrows. Coldweather's kind of playing a little bit of a camping game here. Maybe that's the reason for the Dark Pit. Using the higher knockback from the Dark Pit arrows to just play a little bit more of a camping game at a distance. Catching the landing, though, with the pole vault kick this time. Drago sending... Okay, wow, wait. Outranging the hit detection from the hammer there. Using the down tilt to set up the combo to take the stock there is Drago. But for how long do these stocks stay even? Only a handful of seconds, the juggle game coming out from Coldweather and the landing punish. Just a little more than Drago's able to maneuver around. So once again, with a one-stock lead and even more of a one-stock lead than previously is Coldweather. And the damage is flowing right now. But Drago is finding little adaptations here, playing into the arrows very well, using that shield to full advantage, but still at times getting a little over-aggressive with the pole vault kick. There, though, hey, punish him for keeping that ledge, holding onto that ledge a little too long. That is a fairly early KO. And that does bring this game back to a very even spot. This is certainly not over by any measure. Drago can absolutely stay in this set here with some clean play, but just needs to avoid those overcommitments. On the other hand, Coldweather, it feels like, really can just play safe, play the distance game where applicable, and wait for Drago to do something just a little too committal. Pole vault, letting Coldweather out of some of that pressure once again. And we're seeing the same situation play out. You can see Coldweather thinking probably along the same lines that I am right now. Just keeping the distance and trying to force something committal out from Drago. But Drago's keeping it together, playing it safe, playing it careful, and not overcommitting here, which is what needs to happen. There's the commitment Coldweather's looking for. Not able to find the forward air, but still another grab does come out. Drago's on the ledge now, and this is Coldweather's moment. If he's going to shut down this set here, this is when it's going to happen. You give Drago too much longer here, and it might just be enough time for Drago to find the win. One last poke with the spear. Does not quite catch the ground, meaning Coldweather in perfect position to find the forward smash and take the set 3-0.